Three forwards, Anthony D'Angelo, Darnell Nurse, the two defensemen, and game one of the Western Conference quarterfinal series is underway. And the crowd is raucous here tonight in Sault Ste. Marie. Off the glove of McCann, back inside the zone. Greyhounds, a team 342 goals offensively, most. And meanwhile, Saginaw, they have allowed the most goals against, 271, the most in the conference. Active teams nonetheless. Shoveled down to the corner. There to the right of the goal. And the puck along the near side boards. Greyhounds still in the offensive zone. Hits off a body. Middleton a little bump there on McCann. Puck near side wall and off. And now carried right wing side. Satterway through center and a one-handed to the right of Halverson. Nearly 5 minutes gone in what is a scoreless opening period so far here on your Friday night. Puck to the right of Cormier.
Saginaw was thinking in regards with that.
Face off comes the center. Just with the way things whistled down, and McCann backhands it in, but that's back out to center. Here's Colton White given a shoulder by Bennett. Tolchinski catches up to the puck in the Saginaw territory. Far side wall, puts it out. McCann to the goal. Hard shot low, and that's the biggest save of this opening period by Cormier. Out to the front, and that bobbled around. McCann hits it on goal. This crowd just waiting to erupt here inside the SR Center. Tolchinski.
The puck, and he turned on the Jets, but D'Angelo able to cut him off on his way to the goal and make that play off into the corner.
And puck comes off into the middle of his ice and onto the far side wall. Moved across. And here's Bolin. D'Angelo up now to Bunting. Bunting. Little trip getting around Connor Brown, trying to sidestep his man at center. Shots are 4-4 on the Pro Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac shot clock. Solid hit. It takes down that Spirit and gains the ground's possession. And there with Jared McCann. He'll come to the near side wall. White down and in. Hounds dump and will chase. Cormier slows it down. Spirit go to his left. Look up ice. That's off a stick and right there to Fellhaber. His pass across, turned over Hounds and Spirit. Pass made to Jared McCann. Stood up by Stewart.
McCartchuk and Jeff Jones listening in, working up there, and wanted to be here at the game, but Musselwhite's a long ways away. Hello, boys.
Well, this next best thing right here. Rock on. We have you covered all series long. Puck to the left of Cormier off a draw with 8:47 to go in the opening period. That's back out to neutral territory. And Darnell Nurse in his own zone. Who will be the first goal scorer of this series and the 2015 playoffs? Tolchinski in on the zone. Far side boards. Turns back. Chips it down to the corner. That's brought out there by Bunting. Comes off the wall. Cycled it. There to Jared McCann. McCann right back to him. Now down to Tolchinski. Hounds passing game worked, and that put it right out in front. Slide away and then say.
Thus far in this first period.
Grounds will go to the Lock City Dairies man advantage. First time here tonight. Power play with a 1-0 lead. D'Angelo skates off the left point. Moves it to Bailey, the opening goal scorer who shot. Face off will be to the right of that Spirit goal and goes past Tolchinski. And power play. Go to the left side. Tolchinski inside the zone. Turns it back to Michael Bunting. His pass slow but got there. Satterway was trying to pressure. That puck into some skates. Bunting circles far. Face-off dot. Goes to the side of the net. Hounds go to the back door. Puck in front. Bunting chops at it twice. And it ends up down deep in the zone. Bailey kept it at the point. Hounds far circle. Low drive. Rebound in front. Scores! Right here in the opening period, Ritchie's pass to McCann picked up. Borman. Nice job to get in front of Cadola. And the Grounds, because of it, able to take that puck behind their own net. Turn it over, though, to the Hounds. And nice recovery on that in tight quarters. Another turnover. As now Clark to the front of the net and couldn't connect onto the stick of Satterway with 3:40 to go here in the first.
Well, the Grounds a little careless in their own.
We go here in the first period. 2-0 Greyhounds leading. D'Angelo recovers him behind his own net. Anthony D'Angelo coming to the right of Halverson. Looks forward, off the stick of McCann, there to Bunting. Bunting left it on the right wing, Jared McCann. Try to poke it into the circle, one spear without a stick. D'Angelo trying to go wide on Middleton. Right zone puck off the boards, Clark. As that'll come back towards the left point. Ringette off the iron. Ringette rung it off the crossbar. A hard, solid shot from the left point. Puts another.
Transit Greyhound Hockey. with Jerry Lincecum Jr. on Rock 101.
Second period action underway here in Sault Ste. Marie, and a 2-0 Greyhound lead. Welcome back inside, everyone. Jerry Lincecum Jr., Spanky Robinson. Just underway in the second period, one in which Brandon Halverson's to our left, Evan Cormier to our right, and Halverson kicking out the right leg. To start off the period, falls in his crease, puck in front, and recovers to turn away Vladislav Kadola.
Wow, what an opportunity for Kadola, and Halverson fell down but quickly made the save on the play.
Brandon Halverson, while falling on Kadola, and the Greyhounds now come out 4 strong the other way. Pass gets away from Bunting and lifted down and behind the zone again as the Hounds go D to D. Over now to White. White now to Borman. Borman. Left wing side, a shot let go inside the offensive zone by Tolchinski. And that puck carried right back out by the Spirit. Trying to sidestep his man is Bennett. Bennett in front, trying to go and stacking the pads. Near side wall to the right of Halverson. Over to the left wing. Grounds exit the zone. Forward now to Jared McCann. Through the legs of his man. Got turned around but carries on. Puts a puck on the stick of Tolchinski. Nurse there to Bunting. And then he runs into Cormier. That's going to be called.
This is for Sioux, Michigan.
Saginaw Spirit will go to their second man advantage of the evening. Grounds of the Store Your Stuff penalty kills who come back inside. 12:30 to go in the second. Tuning us in here online streaming. And they see the Grounds aiming in the Saginaw man advantage. Satterwood, left wing side, dumping it around the goal to the opposite side of the net. It wraps towards the blue line. Back to Ringette, go the Spirit. High shot, that was a bullet. He hit the crossbar back in period 1. He has won a potent shot from the point, and he's got the puck on his stick right now. Goes deep. And they move it out to DiTomaso. In over top the net. And the puck goes on the back of the net of Halverson. 15 seconds remaining on the Nurse Minor penalty. Then it becomes a 5-on-4. Ganley seals off his man near side. Puck comes off the boards, and great job by the defender. DiTomaso coming out of the zone through center. Cuts, try to break through some grounds. Go to the right wing. That's ahead of Barwell. Barwell's feet does come back out. Kadola far circle. Knocked off his stick. Jared McCann forward. Out of the box. Bolin. A breakaway. Fumble. Rebound. There McCann fired wide. There's an opportunity. Now the Spirit. 3-on-2. Barwell. Head of Artemov. So that'll be expired. But a good play by Jared McCann inside the zone to Connor Bolin, and hindered just enough by the defender to try to get that shot on goal. They're deep inside the ground zone. To the right of Halverson. Connor Bolin moves it around. Ground zone. Huge penalty kill. Kill off the full time on the 5-on-3. They'll lift the puck high in the air. Line now to Sinishin. Bouncing behind the trailer. D'Angelo shot. Stopped by Cormier. Face-off will be to the right of the Spirit goal. One back. Now that shot off the end boards. Bounced off a stick, and Blake Clark lifts it. It's off Sadoway and down into the corner left of Halverson. He's trailing him behind Tyler Ganley, who instrumental in the ground penalty than early was, and the puck back out into neutral territory. Shoveled in by Clark and behind the ground net. Nurse takes a look, loses the puck though, hauls down his man. He's going to the box for a second time, and an integral part of the penalty kill in that second period. As we come back now to start the third. Hello again, everyone. Jerry Lincecum Jr. alongside me, Spanky Robinson. Third period action underway, one in which the Grounds will go right to left in your radio dial, and Anthony's heads up pass ahead to the left of Halverson. As Jared McCann, who gave the Grounds, regained them that 3-goal lead, takes a face-off and wins it cleanly over Connor Brown. Here's Anthony D'Angelo as the Grounds forward strong out of their line. Over now to Tolchinski in the middle of the Saginaw zone. Feeds it back to Bailey towards the right point now for D'Angelo, left side. Justin Bailey, wrister. And that got in front of it.
On the skate, and he's on his way to the bench now.
Here's D'Angelo springing it to McCann. McCann goes to the left to Bunting. Back to the point, D'Angelo. Grounds starting this third on the man advantage. Trying to work in their 5th goal of the night. And now Bailey. Over and across. Right side, McCann. To the side of the net. Grounds try to go low. It did Bunting. And it's back to the point. Here's McCann. Over. Bailey sends it back to him. 25 seconds remaining. In the ground power play to the side of the goal for Bunting. No shot. Puck's in his skates. Has to send it back. Bailey at the line. 20 seconds now remaining. Towards a goal. Tolchinski shot on. Cormier stands solid. That was his 22nd shot of the evening by the Spirit. And with a face-off inside the ground zone, D'Angelo moving it to the far side wall. Bailey in some skates there with Marcus Crawford and Spears. In this Western Conference quarterfinal series, back at tomorrow night, Saturday night, 7:07 here as well. Game 2 of the series here in the Lock City, and good crowd here on this Friday night watching Mitchell Stevens whisk his way to the left wing side and move it down low. Halverson out to play to the far corner. Hounds up now to Bunting. Goes to the right to McCann. Jared McCann. I chip down and around that Saginaw goal. Can he get to the puck? First is Bunting. No, that's lifted up and out. He protects it around the goal and onto the near wall. Went to the point. McCann tried to knock it down, getting a step on him. A nice job to come back to knock it away from Bennett there by Colton White.
What a nice play by Colton White. He just put his head down and he caught Bennett, went past him, then able to chop that puck off. Oh, a lot of dots on that screen, Jerry.
Newark, New Jersey. Hello, Newark.
A lot of people tune into the broadcast here. Nice to see.
Lisbon, Ohio. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday night as Saginaw comes around their own goal after the puck dropped and turned it over. Tripped up was Bunting. That against Connor Brown. Puck won back by Saginaw and shoveled him behind the net. Sadaway looks up. That sees the puck moved over. Jared McCann behind the back pass. Bailey, patience before fire. And one back to the right point. Borman over and across now to Bailey. Gustav Borman, far circle. Tees up a one-timer by Jared McCann. That's kicked aside and knocked back to the ground zone.
Wow, I don't know what that hit, but that shot was absolutely a bullet labeled that bottom right corner, and I believe Cormier might have got a toe pad on that.
Grounds. Weave in over the line, moved by Borman to Tolchinski, now to the right side to Bailey. Top of the circle, he goes back to the point. Borman plays it to McCann. Jared McCann to the back door, try to find Tolchinski. Off his stick, down to the corner. 1 minute remaining in the ground power play. Far circle! And Jared McCann turned aside. He
quickly. That's probably the ground's biggest scoring opportunity.
Handing it. Down and behind the net to the left side wall. It'll be chipped. Tolchinski keeps it in. Drives to the goal. Low drive. Puck comes off the end boards. That's White now in behind the net. Colton White. Back to the point. Borman to the goal. That's high off his shoulder. Picked up in front by an aggressive Michael Bunting. Tolchinski tried to feed his man, and it goes back towards the right point. Borman one-hands it. Hounds off the wall. Nice play to the goal. McCann thought his stick went south. The Grounds have fired 9 on the Saginaw goal of Cormier. 4:20 to play in the third period. 1:20 in the Tyler Ganley minor penalty. As the puck on the near wall and lifted out to center. Saginaw goes D to D, and Ringette looks off the left wall there to the middle. Crawford, as Gates has lost his stick as Sadaway falls over top of it. And the puck goes deep in behind the ground. Goal Boland protecting it against Artemoff. Darnell Nurse shifts it through his legs. Skates out, steps to center, long shot, and along with it goes a stick at a Ringette's hands with 50 seconds remaining in the Saginaw. Short-handed situation of the Grounds on the Saginaw power play. Near side wall, to the point, DiTomaso. Down into the corner trying to send it. White strong with it.